Hey Spurs family! After the heartbreak in the UEFA Super Cup against PSG, Tottenham are now gearing up for their Premier League opener against Burnley with a squad full of new faces and fresh ambitions. But before we dive into that, it's super important to stay up to date with all the latest Tottenham news, so make sure you follow along so you don't miss any updates. Last season's Europa League triumph brought silverware back to North London and, unbelievably, secured Champions League football despite Spurs finishing 17th in the league. Now, Thomas Frank takes charge after replacing Ange Postecoglou, aiming to turn the page on a disastrous domestic campaign and restore pride in the Premier League. This summer has been a whirlwind, with Mohamed Kudus joining for £55 million, Mathis Tel making his permanent move from Bayern, João Palhinha arriving on loan to add steel in midfield, and Kevin Danso locking down the defence. Young talents like Luka Vuskovic and Kota Takai are also in the mix, bringing both energy and competition for places. But the biggest emotional moment of the summer? The departure of club legend Son Heung-min after a decade of magic in a Spurs shirt. His move to LAFC leaves a huge void, and Frank is eyeing names like Eberechi and Savinho to step up as creative sparks. Meanwhile, Pape Matar looks reborn, lighting up pre-season with screamers against Wickham and Arsenal, and proving he can be a key figure in Frank's new system. Kudus has wasted no time either, showcasing flair and vision, and fans are eager to see him in action in the Champions League. Pre-season was a mixed bag, from the highs of beating Arsenal in Hong Kong to the lows of a heavy defeat against Bayern. And while Spurs let a 2-0 lead slip in the Super Cup, that fight against Europe's best showed they can compete at the highest level. Now, all eyes turn to Burnley this Saturday as the first step in proving last year's European glory wasn't a one-off. So Spurs family, can Thomas Frank's new-look side turn European success into Premier League dominance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, smash that like button and subscribe for more Spurs updates every single day.